Great stuff, guys, because I just saw the movie Second Act by Jennifer Lopez, starring Jennifer Lopez, produced by Jennifer Lopez, and it was directed by Peter Siegel. Who's Peter Siegel? You say, well, you remember 50 First Dates. Come on, man. That's Adam Sandler. Come on, we all know that guy. And he also did a couple others. We also did Get Smart with The Rock and Longest Yard. Was it the Longest Yard? Also with Adam Sandler. Angry Management. More Adam Sandler stuff. But, we got we're doing a Jennifer Lopez a movie now. Now, is this a romantic comedy? Now, it's gonna get some spoiler territory. This movie, I just saw it tonight. The movie is debuting tomorrow, and you're seeing this after the embargo is obviously lifted. No, it's not really a romantic comedy per se that I would say. You say usually, your typical romantic comedy, there's a situation where a guy and girl are in love, and there's some kind of a split or breakup, or maybe they don't like each other at first, and then some dynamic happens where they wind up realizing that they belong together all along, get together at the end. But this is different though. Second Act is a woman who had a rough start in her life, starts off with a lot of bad luck, has to make some tough decisions, and then gets an opportunity to get a second chance by doing what a lot of us have done. I know I've done it. Lie on your resume. Hey, if you're an actor out there, you lie on your resume. You fake it till you make it, or what I like to say, fake it till you become it. Fake it till you become it, and that's one of those situations. And then just like in the vein of, because I saw it with Joy, and it reminded me of Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, where Christina Applegate's character had to pretend to be not only in the fashion industry, but you also pretended to be an adult out of college and in the work field, where she was a high school student. And you go through the motions and whatnot. You learn your life lessons, and after you have your moment, your come to Jesus moment, when you've reached the highest mountaintop, and then all of a sudden that rug gets pulled over out from under you. This movie had a lot of potentials to follow a lot of those campy little rules for romantic comedies, and then just as you thought it was about to happen, they would pull the rug from under you. There's always that moment, that ass clown that's always in the movie that's like, oh, I figured out everything, I'm going to expose you. And then right when you think that, oh, here it comes, and then whoops, you can't. It's like that situation, you can't fire me, I quit. So that stuff. Now, the love interest being Milo. How you say? Listen, look this up. I don't want to say it wrong, guys. You have Milo Ventimiglia from Heroes. He has a little like Sylvester Stallone there, right? He's the boyfriend, opposite of Jennifer Lopez in this movie, and that's that situation where you think our protagonist, he or she, they learn their lesson, they want to move on with life, they've grown, they're ready to move on and get that person that they pissed off and they lost, in the first act of the movie. By the second act, they're learning their lesson. By the third act of the film, let's get together, right? Now, that wasn't necessary in this movie. It was not. Whether or not there was a love connection or a happy ending with a couple did not matter in this movie. And I've noticed that I can't remember another movie that was just like that. I think it was earlier this year as well, where it was in the vein of a romantic comedy, but the romance between the boy and the girl in the movie, the boyfriend and the girlfriend, didn't matter. If they would have broken up and stayed broken up to the end of it, it would have been similar to a lot of things that's happened in life. Because a lot of people, when they break up, they don't go backwards, they move forward. You're still the same person. You did that thing, and I just can't move backwards. I got to keep moving forward. And I would have accepted any direction they would have gone with this movie. It did not matter if she would have learned her lesson and got back with the guy, because that didn't matter in this movie. Now, if this movie would have been made in the 90s or the 80s and whatnot, that would have been the sole focus on it. She goes through her trials and tribulations, learns her lesson, happily ever after with the guy, right? But that did not matter in this movie. And that was a unique thing about this movie. What was really going on was a family dynamic that was also introduced into this movie. You have a young girl from you got Jenny from the block when she was a little kid. She's 17 years old, and she tells this story about how she gives away her daughter as a baby because she could not afford at a young age to take care of a baby. She was doing it all by herself. There's some very tough decisions, tough things that you learn throughout this movie. And as fate would have it, because it's in the script, you have a second chance with your, daughter that you gave away for adoption, and as fate would have it, you get back together with your daughter, and you have a chance at a second chance, at a second act. Now, I think another reason why this movie was probably called Second Act is because all the pieces of the puzzle also happen pretty much in the second act of this movie, and it's just about getting to the third act, where the cards are finally out on the table, and where everything was gonna be laid out. Will she rekindle a good, solid relationship with her daughter that she gave away, or will that, blow up in her face? Will she mess up her relationship with her friends? Will she go to jail for lying, defrauding this company? You're just a lady at Walmart, right? And you're gonna quit your job. You saw it in the trailer. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna show you I can be somebody. I just got this job after I lied my ass off on this resume, and I'm gonna do it. You seen Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. I'm gonna go all the way to the top and confess my sins and hope I don't go to jail. Well, in that situation, it was kind of a little different, because child labor laws, that company would have actually been in trouble. That actually have gotten out. But in this situation, you a grown ass woman, you defrauded a $1 million company. Luckily, spoiler alert, guys. Luckily, in the end, as these things always do, it finds a way to working itself out. You made a little money. You made the company a little money. No harm, no foul. You know what? We'll keep calling me. We'll still be friends. As long as you, in these situations, the moral of the story is, it doesn't matter if you lie on your resume, you frauded and you cheated your way to get into the door, because you knew that they weren't going to give you an opportunity in the first place. But at the end of the day, if you make that company $63 million in profit, more than they was going to make, without you or before you got there, hey, no harm, no foul. I don't care what she lied about. Y'all weren't making me that money. She did. So yeah, let's hope she works it out with her family, and let's see if it works out with her boyfriend. Even though it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. But the thing that I was building up to watching with this movie was the interviews and the press work that Jennifer Lopez, the producer, the star, she did before. She was on Comedy Central talking a little bit about the movie. And one thing that was very interesting was she said her friendship with Leah. Let me see if I'm getting this right. Leah Remini from The King of Queens, who I love, by the way. She said that that's a real life friendship in real life, and in these moments in the trailer and whatnot, where they're going back and forth, and she tells this funny story about how her character, she plays a lady named Joan. Jennifer Lopez plays Maya, and she's getting psyched up, like, no, you need to do it. You need to go for it. You got the job. Who cares if you lie? Go for it. And it psychs her up, and he slaps her. Like, come on, you ready? Let's do it. And it turns out they do that in real life, and that back and forth, and Jennifer Lopez slapping her back, like, that was actually real, because it looked like I know we do that in real life as a joke, but you slap me too much. Girl, stop playing. And that was so funny. And I was like, you know what? I wasn't looking forward to watching this movie all that much, but after watching Jennifer Lopez promote it and work her tail off to really sell it, I was like, hey, I got a press pass to go see it. T3 Medias was invited, but I had a chance to go see Aquaman and Bumblebee and whatnot. But you know what? I said, you know what? My girl Joy, she was in the movie Selena, by the way. She was an extra in that movie. She actually thought that Jennifer Lopez was going to be here in Houston to promote it today. I'm like, no. You think I would be sitting right next to you right now if Jennifer Lopez was here? You lucky she wasn't here, right? But anyway, I digress. Let me just move on from that before I get in trouble. Could she hear me? Anyway. After she put all that work in and selling the movie, I gotta say, hey, it might not be a cup of tea for everybody out there, but if you like good feel-good movie, that's what this is. It's a really feel-good movie. It's a lesson to learn. You'll get to watch somebody who's been down, worked their way up, and in the end, because of who they are and their skills and their positivity, it works out for them. We love to see a person succeed. But everybody did a great job in this. Vanessa Hudgens, Leah, Milo, Jennifer, everybody did a great job. But who stole the movie? Let's talk about that. Who stole the movie? Let me go down. Let's look into this cast a little bit more. And let's talk about who really stole the movie. Alan Eisenberg and Charlene Yee stole the movie. This was their movie. I didn't know how to feel about these two when they first got on screen. The dynamic was weird. There was like some weird little funny little characters. I'm like, throw away. You know, I can take it or leave it. But as it got weirder and weirder, as they started to blossom up and open up, stole the movie. So if you have a chance, go check it out. You will not be if you want a date, or if you want to if you want to watch a Jennifer Lopez movie and go, yeah, you know what, I feel good, I watched that, I like that. Hey, maybe it's not gonna, this movie might not, win all the awards or break the block. It's not gonna Jennifer the block this blockbuster, right? It's not gonna do that. It's probably not. Was it the greatest movies I've ever seen? No. It sounds like I'm trying to tear this thing down, but I'm not. I'm trying to say something nice here. But what this movie does have is a real good tone, a real good feel good vibe, and it gave me those vibes. I laughed my butt off a couple times. Like, this is some funny stuff. I did not expect it. I was thinking, wow, maybe is this gonna be like a straight to DVD? No, it's not. This movie deserves some good praise, some good attention, and it deserves some a second look. If you thought you were gonna pass on this one, come back, give it a shot. You won't be disappointed. I liked it. I have to admit it. I actually like it. And it was all because Jennifer Lopez put the work in to promote it, and she talked it up so well, it made me go into thinking, let's see if I can have a good time with this. And I let the movie speak for itself. Had a great time. Check it out. Go. Let me know what you guys think about this if you ever get a chance, if you're going to go see it. Did I convince you? Did you think, there's no way I'm going to watch this movie? Even if it's years from now, you're coming around and you're checking this out, and this thing has already been out of theater. Well, it's probably 2023, right? Right now, right? If you're watching this, right? You caught it on cable, check it out. See those two characters I told you that stole the movie? Watch. If you see this movie, tell me those two didn't steal it. I dare you. You can't say they didn't steal this movie. Too funny. I could have watched the movie with those two characters. If there's a spinoff with those two, because I want to see what's going to happen with them two. You don't know it, I ain't going to spoil it. If you see it, you going to know what I'm talking about. It's that crazy. Till next time, guys. Let me know what you guys think about it. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Let me know what you think. I've gone on long enough about this movie. I look at my face. I'm a believer. I like this movie. I'm really, really genuinely enjoyed this movie. I'm not BSing with you guys. The little kid in the movie that Leah's kid was playing. What was that little kid's name? Let me go back. Do I need to go back? Let's see. What was that little kid's name? Jones' son, character Joan. Is he in the credits? Nah, I don't see him. Oh well, no, I don't see him. Also stole the movie, but check it out, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Well, that's all I'm going to talk about. I've been rambling on and on about this. I enjoyed it. I had a really good time. I recommend you go see it. Not in the vein of a typical romantic comedy, but even without the romantic element, it had a good message, and it made me feel good after I watched it. I smiled, I laughed, I enjoyed it. You will too. There's some parts in there you will crack up laughing. I recommend it to anybody who asks me, should I go see it? Yes, you should. Check it out. Second act, Jennifer Lopez. I liked it.